Death Race is a 2008 action movie directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, starring Jason Statham, Tyree Gibson, Ian McShane, Joan Allen, Jason Clarke, and it is amazing. So this is a movie that I, never really got the chance to see when it first came out, and my access at that end, or at that time of my life, especially elementary through high school, especially before I got a job, was the library. So if the library didn't have a movie in its catalog, I never saw it. So there's quite a few movies that, came out late 2010s to like 2016 that if the library never got, it's been like how long since I've seen them, either till I could get a physical copy of it or till I bought it myself, or I got, for Christmas or what the fuck ever, or if I borrowed it. But this is a movie that I saw way late. I saw it when I was in 7th grade, and that is probably the best time I could have ever seen this movie because I fell in love with it. This is the time, that same year, I saw The Hunger Games, The Running Man, and Death Race, all in the same year. And ranking them, it's Running Man, Death Race, Hunger Games. Because all the same kind of idea, a bunch of people in one place and they have to fight or do whatever. So the synopsis of this is, I think it's like 2080 or, let's see if I can, it's like either 2088 or 2040 or sometime in the future, convicts can have the choice if you're sent to a certain prison to where you can be on this death race, this cable access show that you're armed with, guns, and if you win 4 or 5 races, you get to be set free. So Jason Statham gets accused of killing his wife and gets sent to prison, and so he's just a little thing. Robin Shou's in this movie. I was blanking on his name at the beginning, but Robin Shou is in this movie. He played Liu Kang in the Mortal Kombat movie, also directed by Paul W.S. Anderson. He plays, I think it's A47 or, no, K-12. He plays K-12. Sorry, just random brain fart there and random thing. But, so, all these prisoners get put in to this game because, they want to win. To be set free, you win 5 races, and Jason Statham plays Frankenstein. The original Frankenstein dies, so he takes up the mask, the literal mantle, to play Frankenstein and win. So every racer has a navigator, who's a female from the women's correctional facility, except Machine Gun Joe, played by Tyree Gibson, because all his navigators die, and the public can't handle these women dying, so he always gets a male. And they do some funny running gags where whenever he loses one or kills one himself, they have to like draw strings or force someone into his car, so that gets pretty funny. There's a lot of like gay jokes that happen with him or that are made about him. But so right off the bat, Jason Statham was set up, and it's very clear that Joan Allen, the warden, had something to do with it. So you get all these fantastic characters together, and the action's solid. The camera holds on the cars to where you can clearly see everything that's happening. And this is a remake of the Roger Corman movie, Death Race 2000, I believe, from 1974. Or 5 with David Carradine as Frankenstein and Sylvester Stallone as Machine Gun Kelly. So Machine Gun Kelly in this movie, played by Tyree Gibson, he's fantastic. He does this little thing where every time he kills someone, he takes a razor and he cuts a tally into his face, so kind of like Victor Zsasz a bit. But he starts off this ignorant ass, but through the movie he has a good arc, and so does Jason Statham's pit team, and just a really fun schlock